As for today, me and my group will be presenting our group project or group assignment. So in this group, we have 4 people. Firstly, we have Khadijah Nurdini binti Syamsul Azlan. Next, we have Nur Nafisa Dania binti Dahrul Abni. Then we have Jiang Yi Rui. And me personally, Ahmad Fawaz bin Ahmad Tajuddin.
Hi, my name is Nur Nafisa Dana and I'm going to explain the introduction and the key concept of SDG and planetary health. For SDG, which is the Sustainable Development Goals, are 70 global goals introduced by the United Nations in 2015 under the 2030 Agenda. The SDG aim to address global challenges such as poverty, hunger, inequality, climate change, and environment degradation. These goals promote balanced development by integrating economic growth, social well-being, and environment protection. The main purpose of the SDG is to ensure sustainable development without harming future generations. And for the second point, which is planetary health refers to the relationship between human health and the health of Earth's natural system. Human survival depends on clean air, safe water, fertile soil, biodiversity, and a stable climate. Environmental damage such as pollution, deforestation, and climate change negatively affects ecosystems. Poor planetary health can lead to increased diseases, food insecurity, and environmental disaster. What are the interconnections between SDG and the planetary health? Many SDG directly or indirectly support the protection of planetary health. Environment SDGs such as climate action SDG 30, life below water SDG 40, and life on land SDG 15 help maintain ecosystem balance. Healthy ecosystems support food production, clean water supply, and diseases prevention. So, achieving SDG contribute to long-term environmental sustainability and human well-being. So, what are the importance of youth leadership in Malaysia? So, you are future leaders and play a key role in driving sustainable development. Young people can raise awareness through education and community engagement. Young people can also participate in environmental campaign and sustainable initiative. Youth involvement helps strengthen Malaysia's efforts towards achieving SDGs and protecting planetary health. So that's all for me.
One relationship between SDGs and planetary health. SDG 2 Zero Hunger will encourage a country in supporting food security and healthy diets. The impact to planetary health is improve human immunity to fight disease by eating good quality food while reducing the overexploitation of natural food sources. Second, it also promoting sustainable agriculture, which will preserve natural resources like soil and forest by maintaining the food chain so that the planet can continue to produce good food for future generations. SDG 2 also controlling pesticide use based on population needs, which will prevent toxic chemicals from poisoning our water and food, keeping both the environment and human life safe from pollution. Next, SDG 6 Clean Water and Sanitation. The objective of SDG 6 is to create easily accessible and safe water sources. The impact to planetary health is natural environments are better preserved because people do not have to damage forests or rivers to find their own water sources. And then it also boost access to sanitation and hygiene with clean water, which will reduce infectious disease such as skin infection because people can bathe, wash their hands with clean water and dispose of waste cleanly. Third, SDG 6 also will controlling freshwater use across all sectors. This is to prevent future water shortage crisis and then to make sure there is always enough water for humans, animals and plants. SDG indicators on dashboard in Malaysia. The first one, challenges remain, means that the country is making progress and there is only small gaps to achieve the target. The colour on dashboard is yellow. SDG 4, quality education. SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. The second one, significant challenges remain, means that the country is quietly far from the target. The colour on dashboard is orange. SDG 3, good health and well-being. SDG SDG 6 clean water and sanitation, SDG 7 affordable and clean energy, SDG 9 industry, innovation and infrastructure, SDG 11 sustainable cities and communities, SDG 13 climate action, SDG 16 peace, justice and strong institution, SDG 17 partnership for the goals. Third one, major challenges remain, means that the country is very far from the target. The progress that they maybe have stopped or even getting worse. The color on dashboard is red. SDG 2 zero hunger, SDG 5 gender equality, SDG 10 reduce inequalities, SDG 12 responsible consumption and production, SDG 14 life below water, and SDG 15 life on land. Why Malaysia may be underperforming and what the impact to sustainability and planetary health. The first one, difference in wages and public services between states. For example, like between Kuala Lumpur and Sarawak, there is a big difference between them. It will limit access to basic needs and push marginalized communities toward unsustainable exploitation of natural resources and also harm the ecosystem that will disturb food chains. The second one, unequal nutrition and high healthcare costs. It will weaken human health and increase the use of medical resources and energy. Plus, it will reduce human resilience to any environmental changes. The third one, corruption and inefficient bureaucracy. As the government has problem, it will reduce the enforcement of environmental policies that will lead to pollution and unsustainable resource management. The fourth one, unequal internet access and fiscal constraint at the state level. It will slow down the green innovation and transition to a sustainability economy.
Hello everyone, my name is Flora Zhang Yurui, and today I will talk about the direct connections between the Sustainable Development Goals and planetary health. So first, what is the planetary health? Planetary health refers to the close relationship between human health and the Earth's natural systems, such as climate, oceans, land, and biodiversity. When these systems are damaged, human health is directly affected. In this presentation, I will focus on 3 SDGs that have the strongest and most direct impact on planetary health. SDG 13, a climate action, SDG 14, life below water, and SDG 15, life on land. So first, SDG 13, climate action. Climate change directly affects planetary health by increasing global temperatures, extreme weather events, floods, and droughts. These changes disrupt ecosystems and increase risks to human health, such as heat-related illnesses and food insecurity. In Malaysia, we have experienced more frequent and severe flooding, especially in areas like Selangor and Pahang. Rising temperatures also affect rice and palm oil production, which threatens food security. If SDG 13 is not achieved, extreme climate events will become more common and planetary health systems will continue to deteriorate. Next, SDG 14, life below water. Oceans play a vital role in regulating climate, providing food, and supporting biodiversity. Marine pollution and ecosystem damage directly affect human health through the marine food chain. In Malaysia, plastic pollution in the Strait of Malacca and the South China Sea has become a serious problem. Coral bleaching reduces fish populations and affects coastal communities and tourism. If SDG 14 is not achieved, marine ecosystem will collapse, leading to food shortages and reduced climate regulation. Now, let us moving on to SDG 15, life on land. Health land ecosystems, especially forests, are essential for clean air, water regulation, climate stability, and disease control. Biodiversity helps maintain balanced ecosystems and reduces the spread of the disease. In Malaysia, deforestation for palm oil plantations has led to the habitat loss. Species such as the orangutans and the Malayan tigers are increasingly threatened, and ecosystem disruptions raise the risk of zoonotic diseases. If SDG 15 is not achieved, biodiversity loss and ecosystem collapse will seriously harm planetary health and human well-being. In conclusion, SDG 13, SDG 14, and SDG 15 are directly connected to planetary health. Protecting our climate, oceans, lands is not only an environmental issue, it is a human health issue.
We will move on to the overview for the whole task or assignment. Malaysia has historically performed well in poverty reduction, which we know as SDG 1, and basic health SDG 3. But the challenges still persist in number 2, 13 and 15, which is nutrition, climate action, and live on land. So let's see why Malaysia is underperforming on certain indicators, which I mentioned number 2, number 13, and number 15. So for number 2, nutrition, high food inflation and nutrition gap where cheap and processed calories are more accessible for the public. Then next we move on to number 13, which is climate action. A slow transition to circular economy happens in Malaysia, where we still rely heavily on landfills and hidden plastics. Next, for number 15, which is life on land. High infrastructure development and agriculture beats biodiversity protection, leading to fragmented natural habitats. Let's move on to youth-led solutions, where practical action points are presented. Firstly, what we can do as a community, we should encourage more community engagement, as in local action, where we organize repair cafes, where the youth teach others how to fix electronics and clothing instead of throwing them away. Next is the awareness campaign, as in digital influence, or by using the social medias, we can launch planetary health literacy on TikTok or Instagram to show how local environmental issues like haze, water cuts are directly linked to personal health. And another point, which is policy advocacy, which can be done by the governance. We should encourage the youth to join the Malaysian ASEAN Youth SDG Summit, where it consists of initiative to ensure youth-centric climate policies are integrated into the 13th Malaysia Plan. For the conclusion, in the long run, planetary health and SDGs are inseparable, where we cannot have healthy Malaysians without a stable climate and clean ecosystems, which mention that healthy Malaysians, we connect them by SDG 3, and when I say about climate, it is SDG 13, and clean ecosystem are 14 and 15. So the challenge for Malaysia is moving from policy on paper to action on ground, especially balancing economic growth with environmental protection. So the youth role in succeeding this mission is, as leaders, they have the unique energy to turn global goals into local habitats, where they can ensure Malaysia remains a livable, thriving home for generations to come. So that is all from us today. Thank you.